As you step through the doorway, it closes behind you, and you find yourself in darkness. There is a faint light coming from a tunnel ahead of you. As you travel down the tunnel, you find that you're in a cave, and as you exit, you find yourself in what seems to be the woods that you had traveled through to enter the troglodytes' cave, except it's different. It's unnaturally dark here and cold, and the trees are moldy and decayed. This is the Upside Down. In this podcast, my guest and I take deep dives into the Upside Down, where we analyze each episode of the Netflix series along with related movies and books and examine them in the context of 1980s America. This is the second part of our special two-part bonus episode in which my guest and I play the official Stranger Things D&D adventure, The Hunt for the Tessalhydra.
I suppose that now that we're here in the Upside Down, things are going to look kind of like home, but not exactly. But I'm hoping all of our skills still work the same way. So we need to find the Tessalhydra, right? Lucas?
Yeah.
Can you pick anything up down here?
Well, I happen to be a natural explorer of the forest, so let's see. I will do a perception check on the wilderness. It says that it will be...
Make it a survival check, because that's used for tracking.
Ah, good call. Okay, survival check. Okay, so let's do...
And do it with advantage, because, this is your terrain.
Okay, 14 plus 6, so 20.
Yeah, you have no trouble finding tracks. You find all kinds of tracks. You find Thessalhydra tracks. You find tracks of other creatures, other monstrosities. But you can't follow them because they go in every direction and they seem to double back on themselves. None of it makes any sense to you.
Interesting. There's tracks all over this place. Tessalhydras, other monstrosities, but they don't make any sense direction-wise. They're going everywhere and on top of each other.
Do we see any landmarks that might indicate a direction to go?
Yeah, this looks to be where you entered the caves in the first place.
So here's a thought. When we spoke to the apple guy, he said that his apple orchard, he thought, was being infested by the Tessalhydra, but no one ever sees him go there. But then our night friend, or no, it was the troglodytes, right, who said that the monster comes in through the caves but never comes out that way. So I'm wondering if that's where the Tessalhydra is going, if there's another gate in the apple orchard from the Upside Down.
I think that sounds completely reasonable. Shall we try it?
Yes.
Let's take a look.
All right.
I think we try.
Okay. So you navigate in that direction that would be north of the city. As you go that way, you hear strange howling on the wind, and you feel as if you're being stalked.
I'd like to do an investigation check.
Okay.
I'll assist you again.
See if I can know what's going on out there. So that's a 25.
You can't really tell what's happening. You just feel that sense of being hunted feels stronger, but you can't detect anything out there.
Huh.
Nothing specific. As you head through the forest and head over a rise, you find a young woman dressed in armor standing before you. There's a blast of lightning and thunder.
Say hello.
Is the armor at all similar to the armor of the Lost Knight? Is there anything, can we tell if there's
Ooh,
any
good
sort of a
question.
connection between them?
It seems it's similar in design. It is well polished, but over the armor is what appears to be some gown of some kind. And unlike the Lost Knight, she's not wearing a helmet. Her hair is very, very short.
I agree with Mike. I think we approach very cautiously, maybe within 20 feet with our troglodyte armor person in front of us and say hello.
That just feels so wrong.
Yeah.
How long does that spell last again? I think
A
it was
day.
an hour.
No, the language one was an hour. I don't know the other.
Oh, suggestion, yeah.
Concentration up to 8 hours.
Up to 8 hours. So yeah, he's still with you.
Still hanging on. He's coming quite handy. I'm glad I
Yeah.
can be helpful. Hello, ma'am.
She looks at you, kind of scans you up and down, and kind of sniffs. Yes. What do you want?
We are looking for the Tessalhydra. Do you know?
Yes,
where it
I
is?
know.
Can you help us?
No, I have my own quest. Just
What
stay out
Your
of my way
quest.
for your own safety.
Do we want to know more about this lady knight?
I would not want her behind me if we don't know at least what she's here for. Like we pass her and
Yeah.
maybe her
Yeah.
quest is to kill 4 visitors from the right side up.
Just in
So what
case.
is what
Just
is
in
your
case.
quest, my lady? My
quest is
Sir
my own
Knight.
concern, and yours is of no interest to me.
What's your name?
I am called the Proud Princess.
I think we should leave her alone. She seems very uninterested in us. We've taken her name. We know a little bit about her. She doesn't want to help us. She won't give us any information.
Let me just
Should
Vince
we
try to roll
continue?
insight to see if I can get any vibes off of her. Oh, I will not. That was a 7.
She seems very proud, and you are beneath her.
All right then.
Be on your way.
All right, on our way.
Okay, bye.
On our way, we be. Anybody who
Wait.
has princess as part of their name is trouble.
Mhm.
Right?
I can tell that you will barely survive this place, so I will help you in this. The monster you seek uses this place as a way to return to its lair without it being tracked. The lair is a cave where the material plane and the upside down touch. A special plant grows there, a plant whose flowers bloom in both worlds. You can use these flowers to travel from one plane to the next, but in order to do so, you will need the blood of a monstrosity.
Okay.
So our troglodyte monstrosities.
I was gonna say good.
I was just gonna
Say
say.
monstrosity
That
is my
doesn't-
speciality.
I don't think so. No, they're humanoids.
Okay.
Okay, that would have felt wrong. I mean,
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm looking at my alignment here, and I'm feeling a bit squirrely about sticking him in front of us already. But
so we're looking for a plant down here that has flowers blooming. That's what I hear.
In a cave.
Lucas, can you keep leading us in the right direction?
I will try. We'll put meat shield in front of us and we'll let him take the first hit.
Sounds good.
The Proud Princess points the way and says that if you cannot find a monstrosity, don't worry. In this place, one will find you.
So that's comforting.
Yes, that's very comforting. Okay.
So seek out
Well.
caves for the flower, I suppose.
Okay, so you follow the direction she pointed you towards. And after a while, you do find a cave entrance. And outside and just inside the entrance are these strange, large pods that are closed up.
The plant is not in bloom?
That seems to be the case.
She did say we needed monstrosity blood in order to combine with them.
Boom.
True.
So perhaps a
Also
survival check to see if there's any monstrosities near us. A 16.
You don't detect anything close by.
All right, so let's go through this one before we keep going. She said that the Thessalhydra uses this cave to return to his lair so they can't be tracked. So his lair is on the other side, right?
Yeah.
On the right side up.
Yeah.
So what else do you suppose is inside this cave? Probably some more monstrosities, maybe?
Worth investigating.
Well, I'm wondering if we
Yeah.
shouldn't clip one of these buds, put it in this here bag of holding, and if we find a monstrosity inside the cave...
These flower pods are very large, about the size of a person.
Oh,
How many pods are there?
Oh, dozens.
People-sized
Jeez.
pods. We should get code words to make sure none of us is taken over and
All right, so it sounds like we're going to have to get blood and bring it back to the plant.
yeah.
All right.
My safe word is
Go
albatross.
searching around the woods or in the cave for a monstrosity.
Cave makes sense. I think anywhere we go, it sounds like there will be, but we'll be close to the pods if we find
Yes.
something. So we don't want to
Mhm.
wander out by accident.
So make a survival check, another one.
I'm trained in survival, so I can give Lucas advantage on that. I forgot. I hadn't noticed I was trained in it. So Lucas, you can roll 2 dice and take the higher number.
17 plus 3, so 20.
As you listen, you hear the sound of rustling not too distant from you.
Something moving. You can hear it rustling around. Is it in
In
the
the
direction?
woods or in the
It is in the
cave?
woods.
It's entirely possible that 2 options, maybe more, probably more than that. It's potential that it could be an owl bear or potential Thessalhydra.
Now, yeah, that's true. An owlbear is a monstrosity, right?
Yes.
So,
I think. Yeah.
so either we're just jumping the queue and killing the big bad guy, or we'll get what we need for the flowers. So, shall we head towards it?
I think so.
So you're going to do that then?
That's a bad
Okay.
thing. When the DM asks you for confirmation of the next thing you're doing, it's usually a bad sign.
Yeah.
We need to fight something. We need blood or we need to fight the big
Are you
guy.
being stealthy?
Of course.
Yes.
Let's try.
Everyone make a stealth check.
Better than before.
17.
16.
20.
19.
Pretty good. So you stealth back into the woods and into the underbrush, moving towards that rustling that you had heard. And before long, you come across this tall, thin creature. Seems to be faceless, but has long claws. And every so often, as it's stalking through the forest, it'll stop and raise its head as if it's sniffing the air. Does not seem to have
That looks
noticed you.
scary.
Yeah, that's, that sounds a little crazy.
But then it
Mhm.
starts
We have-
moving again towards the direction that you came from, as if it's tracking something.
I think it's tracking us or the troglodyte.
Yeah, it smells the guy in the front.
I'd hate to lose surprise, but we don't know what it is. So I hate to just start attacking it. What do you want to
Figure out
do?
what it is.
Actually, I did not
Yeah.
roll stealth for the troglodyte because I forgot he was there. Oh no, that's pretty high.
Can I do an investigation check to see if I know what this is or what this creature is?
It'd be more like a nature check.
Give a nature
Is
check.
Lucas trained in nature? Or Mike, maybe?
The 18.
You don't know what it is, but it
Hmm.
seems very monstrous. Let's put it that way.
Very that's what my detect. I
There
was
you
trying to
go.
decide.
Yeah.
So I think we should try to follow
Slenderman.
it as long as we can to see if it is indeed tracking us or if it's tracking the Thessalhydra, as opposed to just. I mean, I suspect I know from watching Stranger Things what this creature is, but
That's what I'm trying not to do.
being in this world that I don't know what this creature is, what I would do. But I'm open to suggestion. Do we want to maintain the element of surprise, or do we want to continue to follow it and hope everybody can roll good stealth checks and not trip on something?
So are there monstrosities? I wonder if Lucas would be able to figure this out. Are there monstrosities that are good? Or are they all dangerous? In other words, is there a reason not to just take out the monstrosity? Is there a reason, although other than to get information, I think, which I think is a good thought, Dustin, but is there any other thing we should be careful of about attacking it? Could it be a good monstrosity or something like that, in other words? I'm trying to find a rationale to just jump on it.
Make a wisdom check.
Could also have a
16.
couple of us hang back while the other two follow him.
You could. What was your wisdom check?
16.
Okay. Your knowledge of monstrosities is that they're neutral. They're not good or evil. They're just creatures.
Just animals.
Okay,
Just an
so
animal that could be
maybe
out
that's what
hunting.
we should do. Will and I hang back a little. Who's
I
got
would-
the highest stealth here?
I would be
actually
careful
got
to
plus
split up
4.
just in case. I'd hate to have this thing attack whoever's following it.
I don't think we should.
not
We
have
should
backup.
be. I don't think we should be far away from one another. I'm just
Follow it a
saying,
little bit of a distance.
right? Like to say, just have a couple of people following, and then the other couple staying back a little.
Let me check the range of my ray of frost, and that will be
I
kind of.
have a +4 in stealth.
I have a +3.
A +3 or +2 in
I
stealth.
think I've got a +2. I think is what I've got.
All right, so maybe Mike and I should sort of track this thing a little bit. Can follow 30 feet behind it, and then you
Alright.
two say 30 feet behind us with the troglodyte whose stealth we can't control.
That's because that gives me range to jump in if need be.
Same thing with
Alright.
longbow.
All right, perfect. That's what we're doing. Following at about
Okay.
30 feet stealthily.
Or
Okay.
not.
Make a stealth check.
11. I'm in a good place. It was wise to put Will towards the back.
12.
Please tell me you got a 1,
22.
Amy.
Well, I rolled a 2. My bonus gives me a 6, but I'm pretty sure I just tripped over a log.
Yes, you did. And as you did, the creature hears it and turns in your direction. You see its face opens up into what looks like 5 flower petals that are lined with teeth.
If I attack from my prone position, do I attack with disadvantage?
I wouldn't say that you fell down. You
Okay.
just stepped onto a rotting log.
So I'm still
Your foot's
30
in it.
feet away, so I could cast magic missile.
You could.
Okay, that's what I'm gonna do. I mean,
Okay.
yeah. I'm sorry if I see teeth like that. I'm gonna fight it. Yep.
Do we all
Okay.
get like a ranged attack on it?
Reasonable?
Yeah. So
Well, you don't get like a surprise attack, but you're not in conflict yet. So if someone wants to initiate combat, one of you will get a free shot.
I will fire an arrow at him.
Okay. Roll for the attack.
Oh, ouch. 20 plus 2. Ouch.
Ooh.
Was that a natural 20?
That was a natural 20.
That's a critical
nice.
hit. So it does
Yeah.
double the
Mhm.
damage. So roll for the damage and double the dice rolls.
That would be 26 with the 2 of them. Jesus.
holy
Nice.
smokes.
Describe what you do to it.
Okay.
How do you attack it?
I draw my arrow back, loosing it, and as it whistles away from my longbow, it slams into the creature's mouth, All five of his little tentacles snap back.
That's exactly what happens. It goes right into its gullet. Okay, now you need to roll for initiative. So everyone roll a d20 and then add your initiative modifier. Because this is how we determine who goes first and who goes next.
I will not be going first. I got a 7.
Got a
I have a
10.
9.
Oh my.
So I got a 5.
Okay. Anyone
I'm
get
going
over a
first
10?
with a 10.
Okay.
I got a 10. Wow.
I know.
Yep, you're first. What's next?
So I'm going to shoot the wand of magic missiles.
Well, who came in under you?
I did.
Okay, what did you get?
I had a 9.
Okay. Make a dexterity roll. Well, just tell me what's your dexterity modifier?
A +2.
Okay, so yeah, you would go next. And Ray, what did you have?
7.
And Chrissy?
5.
Okay. Okay, so Amee, Dustin is up.
Okay. So Dustin is shooting the wand of magic missiles.
Okay.
And I roll for damage.
Yeah, it automatically hits.
What is the damage? I did not write it down.
How many charges are you using?
Just one charge.
Okay.
So it's 3 darts.
Yep. So it's 3, and I think it's
Let me look. I've got it.
1
D4 plus 1.
Yeah.
For each dart?
No, roll a D4 for each dart.
Okay.
So you get 3 darts, and then plus 1.
Okay, so D4 times 3 plus 1.
Yeah.
Okay. So 8 points of damage.
Okay.
And as my bonus action, I'm going to use Bardic Inspiration
Okay.
on Mike. Because
Okay.
Mike is closest to the character. So Mike, what that does for you is that once, anytime you want it, you add the number rolled to 1 ability check, 1 attack roll, or 1 saving throw. 1d6. So you get to add that to your attack roll or your saving throw or an ability check. So the next time you attack, if you roll a low number, you can add 1d6 to that.
Okay.
Okay. Jason, you're next.
I think I want to cast Hunter's Mark on this guy.
Okay.
Till the spell ends, you deal an extra 1d6 damage to a target whenever you hit it with a weapon attack. You have an advantage
Nice.
on any wisdom, perception, or wisdom survival check to find it.
Yep.
Sweet. Okay.
So you've marked it. Now you get to attack it.
Okay. I am going to fire another arrow. Let's see what we get here. Base roll of 18 plus 2. So that's... Oh,
That
Jesus.
will hit it. So roll for your damage now.
Okay. Wow. Okay, that would be 6 plus 1d extra 6. Okay, 7 damage.
So it squeals in pain. But as you look at it, where you hit it, the wound closes and it seems to heal. And since you've done the most damage to it, it's going to go into a frenzy and attack you. So it
You're
gets
welcome, guys.
It gets 3 attacks. So it's going to swipe at you with a claw. It's going to be an 18 to hit. What's your armor class?
Armor class is 16.
So yep,
Plus
it does
1
hit
for
you.
the ring of protection.
Plus 1, so 17. So yeah,
17.
it just hits you. Does. That's 1. That's 2. 6 points of damage.
Okay.
It's going to swing at you with its other claw. That is going to be a 16 to hit, so it's going to miss you. You're going to dodge that one. And then it's going to try to bite you. And that's going to be another 16. So you dodge out of the way.
Okay.
And that's its turn. Now, Ray.
So it attacked Lucas, and Will and
Yep.
Lucas were hanging back. So it's near Will now as well, right?
Yep.
Okay, so Will then use shocking grasp on it. So he'll reach out, lay his hand on it, or attempt to lay his hand on it. Ooh, that's a 21.
Okay, you will get advantage because I would say that you are flanking
Okay, good.
with Lucas.
But 21 will probably hit anyhow, right?
It will, yeah.
Okay, you made me nervous. I'm like, well, you might want to roll again to see if you hit.
Well, you
buddy.
might get a crit.
Oh, you're right. Absolutely. That's smart. I did not, though. I actually got a 1. So let's ignore that. Let's pretend that didn't happen.
Okay.
So
Yeah, nothing.
let me roll damage. It is, I think it's 6. I'm not sure it's not. Yeah, it's 6. It's a D8. I'm looking at my D8 for a 9 to see if it, but it's doesn't have one. So it's 6 points of damage, and it cannot take reactions until the start of its next turn.
Okay.
So knowing that, Will is going to. Sorry to do this to you, man, but he doesn't have armor. He's better off at a distance. He's going to move back 30 feet.
Okay.
And so he can't get an attack of opportunity out.
Exactly. Okay. So, Chrissy, what does Mike do?
I guess he goes after him with the greatsword.
And remember, you're in the upside down, so that's a +4.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Okay.
Is that +4 to the attack roll or damage?
To both.
Oh,
Nice.
Nice.
Plus your
okay.
proficiency bonus.
Okay, I got an 11 plus the 4. What's the proficiency bonus?
So you, in the middle of the paper, there's a list of what you can do, and it will tell you what your sword plus for a sword
Oh.
is. Probably it's +5, maybe.
I have a crossbow, mace, and spiritual weapon. So
So I'd go.
oh, right, because but she's proficient with it, right? So it should
So
be
mace, I
like
think, would
mine is +4.
So Mike's proficiency bonus is +2. It's
okay,
up there
so
in
it's
the
in the
top
mace.
corner.
All right.
But
So anyway,
you have
that's enough to hit it. So that gives you a
Okay.
17.
Okay,
So now you can roll for the damage.
and that's another 20.
No,
D20.
it's whatever. That's a good
Oh, it's whatever
question.
it said.
No, it's going to be,
probably a D8 or a D10.
yeah, I think it's a D10 plus your strength.
+4.
Yes. Yeah, let's just say D10. Roll a D10, add your strength
Okay.
bonus plus the 4.
All right, so that would be 11.
Okay.
What's your strength bonus, Chrissy?
0.
0. Okay, so it's
Okay, describe what you do to it.
Okay, Mike runs at it with the sword and stabs him in the chest type area.
Okay.
Does it have a chest? It's a plant. I don't know.
It does have a chest.
All right, then we'll call it that.
Okay.
in the stem, the upper stem.
There you go.
Okay. So back to the top of the turn order, Amee.
Right. I am now behind it, correct?
Yes.
All right. I am going to. So can I cast a cantrip as a bonus action?
Generally, yes.
Okay. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is shoot magic missiles at it.
Okay.
That's 9 points of damage.
Nice.
It's a pretty nice magic missile right there.
Yeah.
I rolled a couple of really nice ones. I'm also going to do the vicious mockery cantrip. So the saving throw has got to be a 12 or higher.
It succeeds.
It doesn't have ears. It can't care. It doesn't care what you're saying to it.
But does it do half damage on save?
I don't know.
Vicious mockery.
Or take. It does not
must
say.
Succeed on a wisdom saving throw or take 1d4 psychic damage and have disadvantage. So no, it just doesn't do anything. Okay.
It was worth a try.
Yeah, you still hit it with a massive.
Cost me anything. It's a cantrip. So.
Exactly. So Jason, back up to you. What does Lucas do here?
Well, it looks like he is in close range, and I don't want to disengage and get hit with a.
Jason, just so you know, he will not get an attack of opportunity on you if you move because the shocking grasp removed his reaction until his turn.
Okay.
So if you want to back away, you can.
Yes, I'm going to back away. And that way I can attempt to shoot him again. Okay, so let me see if we can, since we have the hunter's mark, might as well use it to our advantage.
Yeah.
All right, let's see. And that's not going to help because that was a 5.
Nope, that does not work. That misses.
Panic and blood loss are setting in, guys. Come on.
So, Dustin, you just did some significant damage to it from behind. And as you watch, the wounds close up and start to heal. And you got its attention. It's coming after you now.
That's why I was hoping that vicious mockery was going to help.
Yeah. If it works, it would have worked. Yeah.
Yeah.
That one's going to miss. So it slashes at you with its claw. That misses. That is going to miss as well. So it's swinging at you and just can't hit you. So it's going to try to bite. And that is going, well, 13.
That's a miss, right? Because it has to beat.
It has to meet or exceed.
Okay, so so I get a point for the Ring of Power, right?
Right.
Okay, so then I that misses because it makes me a 14.
Okay. Just misses.
Just barely.
Just barely misses.
It's that dexterity I have. I move fast, man.
There you go. So Ray, back to you.
Will is going to hit it with a ray of frost. Probably not. 14?
No, that will miss.
Ah, okay.
I think. Yes, that just misses. Okay, got anything else?
No, that's it.
Okay. And Chrissie, what does Mike do?
I guess we're gonna try another stabbing with the sword.
That worked last time.
Yeah, it didn't hurt anyway. Or it did hurt him.
Yeah.
Let's see. I've got that spell that you cast on me for the extra D6 attack or defense, but it's not for
Bardic
damage.
Inspiration. Yeah, you can you add it to your attack.
Okay, but that doesn't actually do any damage. It's only
It doesn't increase the damage, just increases
Right.
your chance of hitting it.
Okay, so I can decide to use it after I roll, or do I have to decide before?
I'll let you do it after.
Okay.
I'm not sure either.
so-
That's why I'm going to let you do it after.
Oh, all right, cool. We'll call it.
I don't
then.
know if you have to call it or
Um,
not.
I am not going to use it this time because I have an 11.
Okay, well that will miss.
Well, say if you do the 1d6, you can add to that, and then possibly hit the creature.
Right. Okay. How many do I need to have before I hit it? I'm sorry.
Well, you don't know.
Don't know. Okay.
Not exactly.
14,
You know,
a 14 just barely missed,
Uh-huh.
though.
You know, it's
Oh,
somewhere
okay.
between a 14 and a 17.
Okay. So then I will use it. So then that is 16.
That will hit.
All right.
Now you're using Winter's Dark Bite, right?
Yeah.
So that would give you a +4 anyway.
Yeah, I was including that.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now you can roll for the damage.
Okay. So there's an 11.
Okay. Yeah, it's looking pretty bad. It did not like that. Dustin.
Okay. I did some damage last time. It's about the only thing I can think of to do. So I'm going to hit it with another charge of this magic missile.
Uh-huh.
That's 11.
Describe how you kill it.
I'm shooting the magic missile. The first one hits him and he goes down on one knee, and the second one hits him and he's down on both knees, and the third one hits him right square in the face, right in that big open jaw, and he's on the ground, bleeding everywhere.
Yes, that's exactly what happens. You have killed your monstrosity, and you've got plenty of blood.
Do we need to actively collect the blood, or is it just
We
assumed?
do. Who's got something to put it in?
Well, if someone's willing to share their water with me, I'll dump out my water skin and fill it with the blood.
No, don't do that. I can dump out my ink, actually, and use that instead. I have an ink well. Keep your water. Ink's less important. Okay, so I've dumped out my ink, and I am going over and soaking up blood out of his open cavity.
Okay, you do that.
Okay.
You got the blood.
All right, so how do you suppose this works, you guys?
Well, that
What
was
were
the way.
directions?
No, that was the way back, and we did determine that the thing is in the right side up. So
So do you think that I put some of this blood on the
Boom.
on the like
blood.
on the buds, and
On
then
the
they
pod.
open?
Yep.
That makes sense.
That makes sense.
I think we have a lot, so we can try one thing, and if that doesn't work, we'll do something else.
Absolutely. Good point. Okay, so here I go. We've got to walk back. I don't know how far away we were from the
Oh,
cave
yeah.
open, but we'll walk back.
Okay. Doesn't take you long.
Okay. And then I'm going to pour, I don't know, about half of this little ink thingy onto one of these.
And it bursts open. Make a dexterity saving throw.
Good thing it was me, I guess. Oh, yay. That's a 20.
Oh, yeah, you jump back just in time to keep from being knocked over. But this large human-sized pod burst open into 5 petals that are oddly similar to that creature's face and mouth. And there's a faint glow emanating from it.
Would an arcana tell us something about what might be going on?
You can try.
No, not one.
Nope.
So 6, but a not one.
I rolled a 24 on Arcana.
Okay. There seems to be some kind of transplanar magic happening here.
Do I know how to use it?
Probably not. I mean, it's not something you would have proficiency in.
What if I use, like, could I use detect magic?
That really wouldn't work. That would just help you to identify if it was magical, which you can tell already, and what kind of magic it would be. So,
okay. So we basically, okay, just checking. All right. So I don't know. We know that this is a gateway, right? This is what we determined. It's human size, so we could potentially try to step inside of it or sit on it or something.
Wish we had some sort of creature, some sort of creature we could talk into stepping in there for us.
Right. We do
It'd
have
be
the
so-
troglodyte.
And he did kind of just watch us get the crap beat out of us for a few minutes.
He really did. I forgot to tell him to do things. We could have had him fighting for us right there, but then he might have died and we couldn't put him through here. All right. So troglodyte
Feel
friend.
guilty about it.
yes.
Go step inside that flower over there.
Oh, okay. And he steps up onto the pod and vanishes.
Cool. So my guess is he's on the other side now. And
Shall we attempt?
Only one way to find out.
he didn't explode. We don't see pieces of him. So yeah, I think I'm willing to go first.
Okay.
And I'm going to step inside of the pod.
There is a strange swirling sensation around you. And then the light brightens and you find yourself apparently in the same place, but yet it's transformed. It's not as decayed as it was. And in the distance above the trees, you see Sir Tristan's castle. You are back in the material plane.
We'll step on.
Okay. The rest of you, I'm assuming, are going to do the same thing?
Lucas will step on.
Okay.
Yes, Michael step on.
Yes. So you all find your way back to where you came from. Where you
And is the troglodyte there?
with the troglodyte, yes,
Okay.
standing outside this cave where all of these odd flowers are in bloom.
Don't step in any flowers just yet, right?
Yeah.
I'm putting the cork in my right? So putting that back in my
Just in
bag
case.
just in case. Yeah. All right. And
Shall we? Is that
Right,
a
I'd
river
like to
that's
do-
going?
I'd like to
Sorry,
do
go
an
ahead.
investigation check to see if there are any traps, any markings or anything at the mouth of this cave.
And will assist you again,
All
Dustin.
right. Thank goodness you did. That gives me an 18.
No traps. You do find tracks of the Tessalhydra leading into the cave. And like I said, the mouth of the cave and just inside of it is lined with those strange flowers.
Yeah, I think
There are no traps, you guys.
Nice.
And it's clear to all of us, I think, that the Tessalhydra has gone in this direction. Are we ready to go?
I think we should proceed.
Is anyone severely injured to the point where they need to be healed right now?
I'm down 6 hit points, but that's not too
Total?
terrible.
How many hit points do you have left?
I have 22.
I would save your potion of healing until you're down further, personally.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I lucked out, and the Demogorgon, it was a Demogorgon, right?
Yep.
Yeah, with the Demogorgon missed me. multiple times somehow.
It did. Yeah. I rolled really badly there.
It's the lowest
So, yeah, I
armor
took
class.
him for the team. It's cool.
I mean, it would have hit you except for that ring of protection.
Right? Yep. Okay. All right, let's go in. Troglodyte friend, would you be so kind as to lead the way once again?
Okay. And he walks forward into this cave and into the tunnel at the back of it.
Proceed.
I will do a survival check just to see if I can find any tracks that might lead us in a direction.
Okay.
So let's see what we got here. Okay, so that's a 15.
Yeah, you're able to track the Tessalhydra, follow its tracks pretty clearly. You'll also note that there are some troglodyte tracks here.
That makes sense. If they're following the thing around.
Aren't a
Is there
big
a
fan of him though, so I'm wondering what the Thessalhydra has done. If it's just intimidation, right? They're intimidating him, or it's intimidating the troglodytes into servitude. That's what
okay.
I
Yeah.
am discerning from our last conversation with the other troglodytes. So.
Is there any way Lucas can tell approximate how many troglodytes we might be dealing with here?
I would say not exactly, but more than 5, fewer than 15.
I wonder if our friend, when we encounter them, can announce us as liberators and maybe get them all.
I like that.
Ooh, I like that.
All right, troglodyte friend, what do we put? Meat shield. It looks
My
like we're
name
going
is
to
Roger.
Roger. Oh, Roger, friend. We're so glad to finally have your name.
Old French for meat shield, though.
Roger, it looks like we're going to come across a number of troglodytes here. Would you let them know that we are here to liberate them from the Thessalhydra?
Oh no, these aren't of our tribe.
Oh. What do you know of these other troglodytes?
They're not like us.
They serve the Thessalhydra willingly?
Well, hang on. How long does your comprehend languages spell last?
I think that one was an hour, right?
I think that one was an hour.
1 hour. Yeah.
Yeah, so that's passed by now.
Okay. Oh yeah, so I can't actually talk to my troglodyte, can I?
Nope.
Can you cast the spell again?
I can. And I
What's it
shall.
doing? Okay.
It is. Okay. I have cast comprehend languages, and now I will ask him the same question.
What was the question?
What do you know of these troglodytes? Do they serve the Thessalhydra willingly?
I don't know, but they're not with us. They broke off from us a long time ago.
Do you guys ever get in any skirmishes or interactions with this other tribe?
Sometimes they think our king is weak.
All right. So it sounds to me like we're going to have an unfriendly interaction with these folks when we get there, just so you guys know.
Well, I think we're well equipped to handle it. Will
Yes.
said with probably more optimism than was warranted. Shall we proceed?
We advance.
Yes.
Okay. So you make your way through this tunnel and it comes to a T intersection.
We all have dark vision, well, all except Lucas, right?
Yep,
So
except me.
what can we see to our left?
To the left is a dark chamber that's full of webs.
Not a fan.
And the other side?
This passage leads to another tunnel. And are you tracking?
Yes, I'll do another.
Can he if he
Tracking
can't see?
I would say, well, that's a good point. You don't have dark
Yeah,
vision.
That's true. Don't have dark vision.
Light another torch.
So yeah,
That's
you can
true.
use a
I will light
torch.
another-
Okay.
I'll light another torch.
Okay. I would say you've probably been using a torch this whole time and you've probably been tracking this whole time. So I won't have you roll for it, but you can follow the tracks lead that way through that tunnel.
Tracks look like they go off to the right. I don't see any going in that left chamber.
Okay, then let's proceed to the right. Is what Will would vote for.
Okay. So you go through this tunnel and it ends at this pit. It's about 20 feet wide.
I'd like to roll an investigation check to see if there are any traps, but also to see if there are any contraptions or secret doors or buttons I can push to make something happen.
Okay.
And I'll give you advantage again.
Good thing you did. That's a nat 20 plus 6.
Yeah, you find that there is a secret door here.
Ooh.
It is not trapped.
I open it.
Yes, you can.
So I'm going to push the door open kind of carefully to keep an eye on what's on the other side.
Okay. You see a tunnel on the other side.
Lucas, do you see the tracks going in this direction, or?
I would say, yeah, make another invest or survival.
15.
Okay. The Tessalhydra tracks do not go this way, but the troglodyte tracks do.
Troglodyte tracks, yes. Thessalhydra, no.
So
Do the Tessalhydra tracks go right into the pit?
that's really.
Yeah, where did we last catch? Where did we last see the Thessalhydra tracks?
They head towards the pit.
How big is it? Do we know anything about? We didn't know anything about Thessalhydra, right? When we were doing our rolls, we didn't have much information about it.
You didn't check.
Oh,
Oh,
so we should probably do that.
we
now.
asked everybody else and forgot to think of ourselves.
Yeah.
What role would that be?
This would be, I would say, a nature check. But you also know that it's a monstrosity.
Base 17 plus 1. Okay, so 18.
Okay. So you know that Tessalhydras are very large creatures that have 7 to 8 heads on stalks around a central mouth in the upper part of its torso. And that that central maw has poison fangs. It's a 4-legged creature that has a tail that ends in a pincer.
Okay, it's a very ugly creature, 7 to 8 headstalks, one big central mouth with poison fangs, a tail with pincher. It's 4-legged and it's very long. So it's entirely possible that it could have gone over the chasm.
Or can we see to the bottom of it? If I'm standing at the edge of the pit and I look down with my dark vision, can
And you
I
got
see the
dark
bottom?
vision. Yeah, you'll see the bottom of the pit is about 30 feet down.
Empty?
It's empty.
So it must have just gotten over it.
And it's 20 feet across, correct?
Yep.
Lucas, can you see tracks on the other side of the pit?
Ooh, natural 20.
I would say roll that with disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Because, I mean, you don't have the
that's
dark
right,
vision.
I don't have the dark vision.
Right.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay, make that 11.
Hard to say, but you can
Okay,
reasonably
wait.
assume that if the tracks lead to the edge of the pit and there's nothing in the pit,
Over. Yeah, exactly.
It must have gone up and over. So if
All
we
right.
just try to.
What do we? I mean, it seems to me that the only thing we're going to do if we go through this tunnel is that we'll probably get to the Tessalhydra eventually, but we are going to have to fight troglodytes on the way. If we want to get to the Tessalhydra first, we got to go across. What do we have that we can use to get across? I have nothing to help.
Just,
Nothing.
yeah, rope, but how we need to secure
Rope.
it somehow on the other side.
Anybody have anything else in their inventory, their equipment?
If someone has a high dex or a high maybe acrobatics or athletics, they could think about trying to climb along the wall over the pit. Could you do that? Kind of handholds along the wall and get over the pit?
Yeah.
So that could mean falling in if you do a bad roll.
I do have
plus-
proficiencies in acrobatics.
Okay, I have a +5 in acrobatics.
Oh yeah, yours is better than mine.
So
So Will
will
can't
make
do it. And he's not going to strongly push you to do it, but that's an option at least. You could
Yeah.
try it.
well,
go on, what's the worst
it's
that could
worth a
happen?
shot. Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Just fall in, break some legs or something.
He said climbing
Who
over
needs
the pit.
No,
All right, well, I will-
so just to clarify, Lucas, what are you going to try to do here?
Okay, I am going to try to shimmy along the right side wall of the chasm. See if there's any handholds and footholds to climb across.
Okay.
Okay, break a leg.
While I have break a leg. While I have the rope with me so that I can secure it to something on the other side. And then toss it back to you.
Good idea.
You can try it.
All right, well, let's see.
You can make an athletics or acrobatics check.
Let's see. Well, we'll go with athletics. That's the +5. 17 + 5, 22.
Yes, you make it
Nice.
across.
Okay. Here's the question we didn't answer. What is going to happen when he's over there? So I'm going to try to do the same thing that he did because I actually have a +4 in acrobatics. So I'm going to give that a shot.
Okay.
All right. So I got 13 + 4 is a 17.
Okay, yep, you get across. No
All
problem.
right. Wonderful. I say everybody try. If you end up in the pit, we can throw the rope down to you and you can climb out.
If we
idea.
secure the rope to both sides, does it give us any advantage to shimmying across?
Oh, yeah, better idea.
I would say it would lower the DC.
And Lucas would vote for that just because his acrobatics isn't great.
Yeah.
So what, we toss the rope back, you guys secure it on that side, and we secure it on this side?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah. Unless Lucas secured it before walking out.
Well,
I don't know if
how
we can retroactively say that.
how would you secure it?
That's
Is
what
there
I
anything that can be
measure.
tied to?
Uh,
Or let me see what my equipment includes. Does it have any
I
climbing
mean, I have a
stuff? Does anyone have-
dagger. Can we thrust the dagger into the ground and tie it? Or I'm not entirely sure what you guys are thinking here with this rope.
just something to hold on to while we shimmy over.
Go across, yeah, for those of us
Yeah.
with lower dexterities. Is there anything, stalagmites, stalactites?
Not that you can
Okay.
tell. Do you have any climbing gear?
That's what I was looking for. I don't think so.
No.
Rope, but nothing else.
What about, don't some of us have arrows?
I don't know. If
Is
that
the rock hard, so hard that if you stick an arrow in it?
You can try, but you got to think
Okay.
about how much weight an arrow would take.
That's true.
Yeah.
Would a dagger
I
be any
have-
better? If like really
Probably
went
not.
As I say, I have
In
a
terms of
staff.
stone.
That's why I'm thinking you guys should attempt to shimmy across. And if
Okay.
you can't, it's only a 20-foot fall. I mean, you could get a bump on the bum, but then you can climb up with the rope. Or if you don't want to
Okay.
fall, you could just climb down into the hole and walk over.
It's 30 feet down, 20 feet across.
30 feet down. 30 feet down.
Okay, Will's gonna try to shimmy over.
Yeah,
Let's see what happens.
I'll do the same.
You probably not though. 10.
You fall into the pits.
So
It took
This
just
is
I was
gonna
waiting for
hurt.
someone to do that.
this is gonna hurt. Will does not have a heap of hit points either.
Okay, well,
You take
maybe
19
then-
points of damage.
I have one
Holy
hit point
shit.
left. I have one hit point left. Will drink his potion of healing.
a good idea.
How many hit points does that restore? The
2d4 plus 2.
Yeah.
fighting the troglodytes is looking like a better option. What was that? 4 and 3. So got a whopping 8. Okay.
No, it's 2d4 plus 2.
Oh, plus 2. So 10. No, wait, did I do that? 4 plus 3? Yeah. Plus 2, so 9. Can he climb up the rope now? At least and be up with his friends?
Sure.
Okay. Brushes
All right.
himself off, mops some of the blood
Chrissie.
away.
All
All right.
Mike, in
Right,
order
try.
to, I mean, if you're really concerned about your dexterity possibility,
No.
I think that you would probably lessen the damage if you like lower yourself into the pit on purpose.
Well, I've got a 3 in acrobatics and a 3 in dexterity, so I think.
Well, give it a
should be all
shot,
right.
man.
Okay, so and that this is a 20 again?
Yep.
I can only pick one of the 2, right?
Yep.
Whatever's
Acrobatics are just
highest.
okay, so that would be a 5. So I fell down.
You fell down.
Oh
Uh-oh.
no.
That is 22 points of damage.
Oh, I've got
Huh.
2 points left then, so I'm gonna go with my healing potion as well, which was
2d4
plus
plus
two?
2. Yep.
Okay. All right, so that gives me 6 back, and then I'll climb up the rope.
Finally, some of you took some damage.
Okay, I do have cure wounds, so as a
Well,
spell.
and so what I'm thinking here is that we might have incurred this much damage if we fought the troglodytes.
Yeah,
That
you're right.
brings
Yeah.
me to can the troglodyte try to shimmy over too?
Yeah, you want to suggest that he do that?
Yeah, you should try to shimmy over, buddy.
Okay. Oh yeah, he makes it.
Does he?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
Good.
Jess makes it, but yeah.
Oh, well, that makes me feel.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Like,
I thought, well, either he's gonna come with us or he's gonna die, or he'll be down points. I don't know. Okay. Well, Roger, we're so glad that you made it over.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah. All right. So, what do we see in front of us?
There is a short tunnel which opens up into a larger chamber, and you see a lot of bones, and you do see a large Tessalhydra that appears to be asleep.
Ooh, yeah. I think he's sleeping, you guys. What do we want to do here?
I think we just need to. I don't think there's any point trying to talk to it or anything. I think we decided how we're going to.
Absolutely. All right. So, who are our two strongest fighters? Right? It's Mike and Lucas.
I would guess.
Yeah.
and possibly Roger.
Possibly Roger. Right? Yeah. So I want. Oh, it's 3rd level or higher. I can make one of you invisible.
Before we do that, does anybody have any means to, say, keep the Thessalhydra asleep or knock it out so that it
Yes,
doesn't
I
wake up while we're
do.
killing it?
I do. Thank you. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to cast. Can I cast sleep? But as soon as we attack it, he wakes up.
That's what I was going to say. Look at the description, so it may not help. Because as
Mhm.
soon as it's attacked, it'll wake up anyhow.
Okay.
Although you could cast it
Right.
again, but if we're getting beaten up too much, it
Can
give
I
us.
charm him?
I think the thing is, if you charm it, what do we do with it? So charm will make it friendly to you, but not after we started fighting it.
Oh, it's
So-
got to be a humanoid. Never mind.
Oh,
Yeah. Okay.
So there's no way to just incapacitate it while we take its heads off?
I don't think so.
Which one of us would be more effective for the
Invisibility.
invisibility? Yeah.
You have that. You have the sword.
Right.
So my recommendation right now is that Lucas heal you, and I make you invisible, and you go slice the bejesus out of that thing.
Yes.
Sounds
Yes, let me
good.
cast
Because that's what
Cure Wounds on
your
you.
sword is made, and it has what was the bonus against the Thessalhydra?
3.
3. So you get +3 on damage and attack rolls. So yeah, I think that's what we
Yeah.
should do. All right, I'm going to cast invisibility on Mike.
and
We'll make sure I can be seen to be healed.
Will's plan is
Oh,
going
right,
to
yeah.
attack it, and as soon as you attack it, so you get a good surprise on it. But once,
Yep.
and Will's plan is to cast Flaming Sphere once we're in combat. So that just means a thing within 5 feet of the sphere can be damaged by it. So Mike,
We
just
all need.
I'll try to keep it. I'll keep it on the other side of the Thessalhydra. So just be careful of that. Just be careful to avoid it.
Thessalhydra's pretty big. I can probably block. Its
Yeah.
body will probably block it.
Would that work, Vince? Does it look like? Do we have the logistics there right?
I think so. But
It's-
if everyone makes a stealth check, you might all get a surprise attack.
So before we start attacking, Jason, would you like to
Yes.
heal?
Yes, I will cast Heal Wounds on Mike for 7 wounds back.
Wave a red light over it. There we go. Okay.
So what's your hit points at now, Mike?
All right. You said you added 7?
Yep.
Okay. So that makes it 18.
Not awesome, but you'll be invisible. So hopefully
Yeah, that'll help.
Yeah,
that will help.
get some hits in.
Okay.
Okay. So
Does that
Stealth
make
check then?
sense?
And then do we all roll stealth, you said?
I would say if you're trying to sneak attack, roll stealth.
Yeah, okay, so then,
Will, even though he's attacking from a distance, he got a 16, but he's not going to move up close. He's going to cast. He's going to stay back in casting range.
Okay. I would say
Yeah,
that's enough.
I got a 19.
I
Yeah.
got-
That'll work.
I
I got
got
a
a 17.
Yep.
I got a natural 20 and a +3, so.
Okay.
Yes.
So yeah, you're all stealthy enough to sneak up
Sneak,
Okay.
Sneak,
and
sneak,
get
sneak.
a sneak attack.
And so should we be rolling for initiative before we attack?
No, just
So we just
how do you want to do it?
attack, okay.
Oh my go.
I am gonna use the Winter's Dark Bite. Just go right for trying to cut off one of the heads.
I am going to give you bardic inspiration as well this time.
Thank
Well,
you.
Since
So-
it is a sneak attack, you will get advantage because it doesn't know
Oh.
you're there.
Right, but she
Okay.
can take that on oh never mind. So don't use bardic inspiration this turn. But
Okay.
you have it.
Okay, so is this a 20 again? I'm sorry.
Yep.
Mhm.
Roll it twice and take the higher number,
Okay,
and then the weapon bonus.
okay, so that's gonna be a 13 plus 3. And then there was a 1 in all situation. Yeah, so 17.
And yes, that will hit.
Okay,
So roll for the damage.
and that's a 10, right?
Yeah.
3.
Plus the
Oh
3.
wait, but I'm adding the swords +3 as well.
Right.
Okay, so then that's a 6.
Okay. Let me just
Probably doesn't quite
check.
cut the head off.
Not enough, but you do quite a quite a bit of
Yeah.
damage
There's so much-
to one of the necks.
Thank you. Yes.
All right, and then because we can see where the slice marks have happened on the far side of the Tessalhydra, I'm going to aim at the other side of the Tessalhydra with a charge from the Wand of Magic Missiles.
The same head?
No.
Okay.
I don't want to accidentally hit Mike.
Okay.
So I'm
okay.
shooting at the opposite side of the
Okay.
Tessalhydra, the opposite side. So.
Just a note, you can't. The magic missile hits automatically. So if you wanted to try to hit the same head, there wouldn't be any concern about.
What was that? I'm sorry.
So the magic missile hits automatically. So if you wanted
Right.
to hit for the same head, you could. It wouldn't hit Mike.
It's
Yeah.
like a homing missile.
Oh, okay. Then I will. Yeah, same head. So
Okay.
Yeah,
that's
let's work on the same
10
wound.
points. 10 points of
Nice.
damage.
Yeah, I would say you pop one of the heads off.
Woohoo!
Nice. And so it's more blind on the side of Mike, which is giving Mike some extra advantage.
Mhm.
Okay. Who
Okay,
wants
yeah.
to go next?
I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark again for
Okay.
my last spell. Okay, and then I'm going to attack with the longbow.
And you got advantage.
Good, I didn't roll advantage. Oh, I didn't have to. I played missile.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh, was I
that's-
supposed to have advantage? Well, just doesn't matter.
Yeah, you did.
Ooh, cool. I also have the colossal. Okay, so that's 7 base damage, and then
Well,
there's
you have
Colossal
to
Slayer.
roll for the attack first.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. Sorry. Okay, got a 14.
Is that with advantage?
That is not with advantage. With advantage, 18.
Okay. Yep. It'll hit.
Okay.
So now you can roll for the damage.
Oh, nice. 8 plus 2, so 10. And then there is Colossal Slayer. When you hit a creature with a weapon attack, the creature takes an extra 1d8 damage if it's below its hit point maximum.
Okay.
You can only use it once per turn. Okay, so hit it for 16. Ouch.
Damn, dude.
Nice.
Woo!
Well, my blood's up and my blood is running down my chest probably from the Demogorgon. So there's a half orc, so I kind of go a little bit ballistic when something happens.
Barbarian.
Okay. Anyone else?
So Will cast Flaming Sphere, and it is what I have to do is I have to make sure I can cast it so it's not going to be within 5 feet of Mike's the only one engaged in melee right now, right?
I think so.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I just want to make sure. So it's going to appear right beside the Thessalhydra, What it does is any creature that ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere must make a dex saving throw or take 2d6 damage or half damage on a failed save. Also, I can, with a bonus action, ram the creature and do the same thing. So I will cast it, and then this turn, ram it with the flaming sphere. So it needs to make a dex saving throw and take 2d6, and it's fire damage. So I'm hoping, I don't know if that Thessalhydra has any vulnerabilities or fire affects it any differently, but it's 2d6 fire damage, half damage if it saves.
It does not save.
2 points.
How much?
2 points.
2
So
points.
it's butting up against it right now. It's still up against it. So if it ends its turn within 5 feet of the sphere, it's going to have to do the same thing again.
Okay, do you want our troglodyte buddy to attack?
Yes, I do. Troglodyte. Does the troglodyte have any weapons?
No, just bite and claw attack.
Okay, get up there, attack that thing.
Okay. That will hit. That will hit. And that's a natural 20.
Nice.
So let me do some
Strong
math
Roger.
here.
Right.
No, that's
Okay, that's D4. So that's 4 points of damage. That's another 4 points. And that's 8 points.
16 points of damage.
Yeah.
Nice.
Go, Roger.
Okay.
Yeah. Whew.
All right, now get your ass back here, man.
Yes. So now we roll for initiative, and holy shit, at least like it's taking out more than half its hit points just in
Wow.
that one round.
Nice. Holy shit.
I did just tell the troglodyte to back off now, right?
Yeah.
So his bonus action, he moved back. Okay.
Yep.
I don't want to sacrifice him completely. He's been incredibly helpful. All right. So
Especially.
I got a 13.
Oh, natural 20. Ouch.
Oh shoot, just kidding. 13 plus 3. 16. 16 and a nat 20.
Okay.
15 for Will.
I'm sorry, what are we rolling for?
Rolling for initiative.
Initiative.
A 20.
Initiative. Oh,
A
okay.
20.
Order of
Sorry,
fighting.
miss.
That's okay. I did all of this just last year about the same time.
And is there anything that I should be adding to
Do you
Your
have
initiative bonus.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Initiative.
Which
the
is where?
top center of your sheet.
Top center between armor class and
Oh
speed.
gods. Okay. All right, so then that's a 14 for me.
Okay. You all go before it does.
Oh dear.
All
Do
right.
you get to attack it again?
Yeah,
I
Jason.
feel your pain.
Okay. We're gonna attack again with the longbow. Let's see what we can do this time. Oh, not good. Okay, that was only 5, so never mind. Scratch that, guys. Did my work earlier.
You
Yeah,
tried.
that will miss.
You have any
Uh,
bonus actions, Lucas?
I don't think he does.
No, I
Okay.
don't.
Okay.
So yeah, Amy, Dustin.
Okay, so geez, this wand of magic missiles is about the best thing that I ever got. So I'm gonna shoot again, and at the head that's closest to Mike, where Mike was chopping off that other head. 4, 8, 12, plus 1,
Nice.
13.
Damn, dude.
Yeah.
Damage. And what do I
Now,
have?
have you been keeping track of how many charges you've used?
Yes. Oh yeah. Yep. I have 2 left. I have 2
Okay, that's
charges
what I
left.
thought.
And then I have a bonus action. I don't really need anything, do I? Oh, now that it's awake, can I use cutting words?
Yeah. You
All
can
right,
try.
so is my bonus action, I'm going to use cutting words, and it just says what he's got to. Oh, I use it as a reaction? Never mind.
Oh, okay.
It's
I'm
a
gonna
reaction.
be
So
doing
if
a-
he hits me, I can use the cutting words to decrease the damage.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Then I think that's all I got.
Okay. What does Will
Oh no.
do?
Sorry. I'm sorry.
Yep.
I can use vicious mockery. It's a cantrip.
I
Okay.
think that's
Yeah.
it might be.
So he's got to make a wisdom saving throw.
What's the DC? I think it's
12.
Yep.
Yep.
It succeeds.
He succeeds in the saving throw?
Yes.
Okay, all right. Okay, it was worth a try.
So Will is going to cast Magic Missile.
Because this works so well.
It is. It's my magic missiles are rocking. So
4, 7, 12 points of damage.
Nice.
Tell me how you kill it.
Oh, that was so, the
no way.
it's all three of them. Just like it's just like taking out the womp wraps back in. They all go down the central maw.
Okay.
Little flickers of energy through its belly as they explode inside him, and they hit the exhaust port.
Yeah, that is exactly
Sorry,
what
Mike.
I jumped out of the
Yes.
way in time. It's fine.
And it gives this loud belch. And it's dead.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, can I
I'm
just
sure
say,
that
that
is
really
not the
just
way that you.
happened?
I was just going to say that was not the way you imagined this happening, I'm sure. But way to go, team, on kicking its ass.
Yes.
And thank you, Roger.
Yes.
I was not expecting that to happen at all with Roger.
the
See,
power
it's
Oh,
important
boss.
to find out if you have allies.
The
Yeah,
power of suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
exactly.
Mm-hmm.
This is one of the
Troglodytes. Whew.
talk about the beauty of what makes D&D so much fun is that none of us control the story completely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
The element introduced by the
Mhm.
dice that really, who would have anticipated that this would have? Vince certainly probably didn't anticipate
Yep.
that this would go this way. It's that
Yeah.
the dice, there's that randomness that shapes the story too.
So I assume that you collect its heads, put
Mhm.
them in your bags of holding, you check for loot, and you find 1,000 gold pieces worth of coins, gems, and artwork. And as you
Nice.
leave the lair of the Thessalhydra, the troglodytes know that you have slain their god and they start to worship you.
Oh,
Oh, that'll come in handy.
Roger,
we-
your
should we
cousins
leave-
are joining.
I feel like we can leave Roger as a spokesperson for us. He can be
Oh,
the
right.
Yes.
Roger, yes, because he has been such a great help, even though it was sort of against his will. He, we appoint him, right, as our
Yeah.
what is that called? Regent. He's our regent.
Yes.
For the
Yes.
troglodytes who live here in this cave, and they should all obey him. Good job, Roger.
Yay.
And you return to the throne room of Sir Tristan, bestow him the heads that he has mounted on the wall. There's a medal ceremony. The end.
Everyone except the book gets better. It's really
Exactly.
Everyone except Roger gets the
Bravo.
medal. Yeah.
Yep.
Bravo. That was fun.
Well, Roger got a quasi-throne, so he's okay.
He did, absolutely.
Yes.
He's got a bunch of troglodytes who are worshiping him, so
Yep.
as our regent.
Not too bad.
Not too bad at all.
Not too bad. Wow.
No,
Okay.
I didn't know that's yeah, I had no idea that casting that spell was going to turn out so well for us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
The most dangerous part of this adventure was gravity.
Right? That's
It's
true.
As a
No
real
kidding.
Yes.
I know you almost lost the magic user. No wizard, sorry, magic.
And just to wrap it up here, thanks for joining us. Next time around, we're going to start the second season of Stranger Things with the first episode entitled Mad Max. And we'll talk about the video game crash of 1983. So stay tuned for that. And until then, take it easy and stay strange. Stranger Things in the 1980s is produced by dreadpirateproductions. Cover art is by Sherry Archer. The theme music is Cobalt by Alex Bloxam, used under license from Filmstro. Send questions or topic suggestions to dreadpirateproductions@gmail.com.